So in this video, I'm just going to go through how you can do a couple of algebraic long division questions. So you can see in the first one here, I've got x plus 5 divided into x squared plus 8x plus 15. So what you're going to do is you're going to take x plus 5, and then you're just going to put in your long division sign here, and I'll actually just use a line tool here to get this straighter. So up and then across. So we're going to divide that into x squared plus 8x plus 15. So the first step is to take this x right here, and then you're going to divide that into x squared. So what multiplied by x gives us x squared? So x multiplied by x gives us x squared. So then next step is to multiply this by x plus 5. So we go x by x goes x squared, and then x by 5 gives us plus 5x. What we do is we put a line in underneath this then, and we change the signs. So in this case here, we change the signs of everything here. So if this is a plus, we're going to change it to minus, and this is a plus already, so we're going to change that one to a minus. Then we go back and we go subtract it out. So 8 minus 5 then is going to give us 3x. Next thing we're going to do there is we're just going to carry down our 15. So put that down, a little arrow there. You're going to go plus 15. Now, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take the same x and you're going to divide it into 3x. So what would you multiply x by to get 3x? And the answer is plus 3. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take this 3 and you're going to multiply it by x plus 5. So you're going to get x, 3 by x gives us 3x. 3 by 5 gives us plus 15. And then put our line at the bottom. Do the same thing we did here. We're going to change the signs on this ending part here. So we're going to make this a negative. We're also going to make this a negative because it's plus already. So 3x minus 3x gives us 0, and 15 minus 15, and that overall just gives us 0. If you had anything left over at the end, that's just going to be if you had anything there, it's going to end up being a remainder. So go on to the next example then. Now this, when you see one equation written above another, that's actually just divide. So 3x plus 1 is divided into that. So we can draw it out the same way again. Down here, and then put 3x plus 1 here, and then we're going to put 6x squared minus 10x minus 4 here. So the same procedure again, we divide 3x into this. So 3x into 6x squared. So what would you have to multiply 3x by to become 6x squared? Well, you'd multiply 3 by 2, and then you'd multiply x by x to get x squared. So then we're going to go back and we're going to multiply 2x by 3x plus 1. So 2x by 3x gives us 6x squared. This should always end up, these two should always be the same, otherwise there's a mistake. 2x plus 1 is going to give you plus 2x. Then we're going to put our line in underneath, and we're going to change our signs again. So we're going to change this to negative, we're going to change this one to negative, so it's going to be negative 2. So for this one then we're going to have 6x minus 6x squared, these should cancel out, and then you're going to have minus 10x minus 2x, and that'll give you minus 12x. Then we're going to have a minus 4, so we're going to bring this one down. The next thing we're going to do is divide 3x into minus 12x. So 3 by 4 is going to give you 12, so we're going to put minus 4 here. We just check that minus 4 by 3 is going to give us minus 12, which is the same as this. And then we're also going to need to put our x here as well. So it's just minus 4. So if we multiply minus 4 by 3x, we're going to get minus 12x again. And then minus 4 by 1 is going to give us minus 4. And then same as the last question, these are both going to cancel out. We're going to change our signs, change these ones to pluses. And then minus 4 plus 4 gives us 0. And then minus 12 plus 12x gives us 0 as well. For the final question then, now this is a little bit different. This is going to have a cubed in it, but there's one thing to note here. We need to actually include an x squared in this one. So I'll show you what I mean by that. So put in our divide sign here. We're going to write out this equation, but we're going to include, because we don't have an x here, we're going to actually include that as 0x. So for this one, we're going to get 3x to the power of 3 plus 9x squared. And then we need to put in here plus a 0x, because we don't, and the same thing, if we didn't have an x squared here, we'd actually have to put in a 0x squared just to include that, and then plus 48. Then we're going to be dividing that by x plus 4. So x plus 4. So what we're going to do is divide x into this. So you're going to be multiplying it by 3 first of all, and then x. So you can see that, x squared. Because x squared by x gives you x cubed, and then 3 by 1 gives you 3. So then when you multiply this out, you're going to go 3x squared by this, and that's going to give you 3x cubed again. And then you're going to go 3x squared by 4, and that's going to give you plus 4. Sorry, my mistake. That's going to give you 3 by 4 is going to give you plus 12x squared. Put your line down below here. In this case, we're going to be carrying down our 0. These two are going to cancel, and then we're going to carry a 0. So change our signs. This is going to become a negative. This is going to become a negative here. And then we're going to have, these two will cancel out. They'll become a 0. And then we're going to get plus 9x squared minus 12x. So that's going to give us minus 3x squared. Then we're going to have plus 0x. We're just going to carry that one down. And then we're going to do the same thing again. So x into minus 3x squared, that's going to give us minus 3 and x. Because if you multiply minus 3 by x, you're minus 3x by x, you're going to get minus 3x squared. So multiply it again. Minus 3x by x is going to give you minus 3x squared. And minus 3x by plus 4 is going to give you minus 12x. Put a line underneath this. You're going to change your signs again. So this is going to become a plus here. This is going to become a plus. So you're changing the minus 12 to a plus 12. So you're going to end up with minus 3x squared plus 3x squared gives you 0. So we can just cancel the two of them out like so. And then 0x plus 12x is going to give you 12x. And then you're going to carry down your plus 48 at this stage. Then finally, you're going to divide your x again into 12x, and that's just going to go plus 12 times. So if you multiply 12 by x, you're going to get 12x. And then 12 by 4 is going to give you plus 48, and you can see that'll work out. That you're not going to have a remainder there. You're going to change your signs again. Minus 12, minus 48, and that's all going to cancel out at 0. And then your answer is going to be 3x squared minus 3x plus 12.